wanted to film another tutorial after this. Hello amazing people, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I have a how to apply your lashes tutorial, and then also I'm going to be demoing all 8 of these lashes on my hooded eyes. So if you are curious on how these lashes show up on hooded eyes or how these lashes show up on me just in general, I'm going to do a how to apply your lashes, and then at the end I'm going to demo all 8 styles, so pray for me please. I will leave timestamps down below, so if you don't want to see the tutorial and you kind of just want to see the demos, I'll make sure to link all the timestamps down below. So without further ado, let's get right on into the video. Okay, so the lashes that I'm going to be using today for the tutorial is the style So Hollywood. I look crazy as heck because I don't have any mascara, I don't have any eye makeup. I wanted to show you guys how to do it from like the very start. So the first thing you want to do when you get a new pair of lashes is you obviously want to open them up. So we're going to open them up. These are just like a cardboard opening. So you just pull it out like this. And for these Anastasia lashes, it comes in this clear like container thing that they hold the lashes on. So here's the style So Hollywood. Super pretty. These are the lashes that I would gravitate towards because they're really piecey. So I'm going to apply one lash off camera, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to show you guys how to apply the lash on the other eye. So lashes always come a little bit longer than normal. Like most of the time lashes don't come the size that your eye already is. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to measure the lash to your eye and cut it. So I like to take the lash and I take it in the middle like this. I'm gonna take my mirror and I get really close to my face. So I'm gonna try to not block my eye, but it happens. You don't want to start by applying your lashes super far on your inner corner because 1, that's super uncomfortable, and 2, it's going to make your eye look really droopy. You could tell where your lashes actually start to grow, like not in the way inner corner. What I like to do is I like to take my mirror and I have it level like this, and I'll have it tilted a little bit towards me, and I'll just look down straight into my mirror because it makes it easier for me to see my actual lash line. So when I'm measuring, I like to just place it on my eye. I'll just place it there. It's kind of hard. Sometimes the glue that's already on there will stick, but sometimes it won't. So I like to just position it like I normally would just apply my lash. You want to take some really sharp scissors. You don't want to take any dull scissors, because if you go to try to cut this and it's dull and then you like trying to like hack away at it, then it'll mess up the lash. So make sure you get some good scissors. I'll just clip the edge. Life hack, I like to keep these little ends that I cut off because I use them for my lower lash line. When I'm doing like a really dramatic look, I'll like place these little ends on my lower lash line to make like lower lashes. So after I make my first cut, I will go in and I'll measure it again, and because sometimes you'll like you won't cut enough. Always cut less than what you think you need. Don't overcut, because it's easier for you to cut again than you're not going to be able to put back on the lash. I like to go in and measure it again, and if I feel like it needs a little bit more, which I think this one does need a little bit more, I'll go in and I will just keep cutting until I'm happy with how long it is. Oh, and I forgot to say, when you're cutting your lash, you always want to start from the outer corner and not the inner corner. And the reason why you want to do that is if you look at the lash, this side right here is the inner corner. So that one is going to be closest to your nose. So you see how like this side is the outer corner, so it's a little bit longer. So if you were trimming your lash and you went to like trim it starting from the inner corner, then the whole lash will be long and then it'll just look weird. So most lashes will do like a gradient where the inner corner is a little bit shorter than the outer corner. Sometimes it's the same depending on which lash style. But if you look at this particular lash style, it's a lot shorter in the front than it is in like the back of the lash. So make sure you always, when you're measuring and cutting your lash, make sure you always start from the outer corner and not the inner corner. Now that I have my lash all cut up and everything is all measured out, I will apply one layer of glue. So the glue that I like to use is the Duo Lash Glue. This is actually the one, like my backup one. I can't find it. Let me see if I can find one. I normally use this Kiss lash glue. This is the one I like to use. It's the one with the paintbrush. I normally use this one, but this one's I've had it forever. It's all dried up and nasty, and I need a new lash glue for this video. And I went to my local Target and they didn't have any. But what I like to do is I like to just take my lash, and here is what the glue looks like. So the glue is like this little paintbrush. What I do is I will just put like a thin layer on the actual lash band. You don't want to put too much. And then I'm going to set it aside. Make sure you set it somewhere where you're not gonna like bump into it or anything, because I don't know how many times I've literally like put my lashes down to like dry, and then I bump into it with my elbow, and then I have a lash on my elbow, and I'm like frantically looking everywhere and I can't find my lash. Oh my god, where's my lash? Where's my lash? And then it's on my elbow. The first step to prepping your natural lashes is going ahead and curling them. You can use any curler. I used to use the one from Elf. It was like $3. My mom got me this one from Sephora. I think I looked at the retail. I want to say it's like $12, but if not, I'll leave it down below, or I'll leave it on the screen, something. So I like, after I get all my lashes in there, I'll do like some pulses. I don't know why. I was always taught to like do this pulsating motion. I want to say I learned it on like a 90s TV show, like a fashion show or whatever, I don't know. After I curl my lashes, I apply like a thin layer of mascara. The one that I like to use is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. It's really, really nice, but another affordable option for you is the CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast. There we go. Why was that so hard to say? I'm just gonna apply like a thin layer of mascara on my top and bottom lashes. So a tip that I have if you're having a really hard time applying lashes is I like to do, I don't know if you guys can tell on this side, but I like to do a very, very thin layer of black liquid liner, and that helps with blending your lashes into your natural lash line. It is possible not to apply lashes with like that band. I do it all the time. This tutorial is obviously for beginners, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply that little layer of liquid liner to make it easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. The liquid liner that I'm gonna be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Black Liquid Liner. This liner is super, super bomb. It's really nice, it's really black, and it's really, really matte, so I like to use that one. A cheaper alternative to the Anastasia Beverly Hills one is this NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It's on the same, it's like in the same realm as the Anastasia one. It's really black, it's really matte, and it's a lot cheaper. I do like the Anastasia one just slightly better because it's a lot matter. Like the NYX one is matte, but this Anastasia matteness is like, it's unmatched. So I'm gonna use this one today. I have a full review on the Anastasia liquid liner on my Instagram. I did a IGTV Instagram on it, so I'll make sure I'll leave that link down below. And if you're not already, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. It's just at Nicole Delgado with 3 O's at the end. I'll make sure to leave it on the screen and tag it down below. Now that my liquid liner is on and I have my lash, so remember, don't forget about your lash. We have our lash, and I have my one layer of glue on, and it's already dry, like it's already all the way dry. I like to apply 2 layers, especially with this Duo lash glue, because it makes it a lot stronger, like it makes the hold a lot stronger. So this is what the lash looks like when you apply the glue. It's like a bluish tint, and then when it dries, it does dry completely clear. Our final step before we apply the lashes is this. Again, this step, all these steps are optional. These are just steps that you can do to make it easier for you to blend your lashes to your natural lash. So this last step is I'm going to tight line. So tight lining is basically, so instead of like putting it on your lower lash line, you would put it above in your, like in your eye at the top in your lash line. If you are scared to do that, which I was super scared to do that for like a really, really long time. So if you're scared to do that, just skip it. If it bothers your eyes, skip it. If you're not comfortable doing it, just skip it, okay? just skip it. I tightlined this eye, so I'm gonna go ahead and tightline this eye, and I'm just gonna demonstrate how it is. It's pretty much self-explanatory. The moment you guys have all been waiting for is it's time to apply our lashes. I know it seems like a lot to do to like just apply lashes, but this is gonna make it so much easier for you guys to like blend your lashes into your natural lashes. So just like I did in the beginning, I grab it by the middle. I take my mirror and I put it, angle it just a little bit towards me, and I look down and I'll just apply the lash straight down on to my lashes in the middle. So I like to hold it at the middle because that's exactly where I apply it at. So what I like to do is I like to apply it in the middle, and then I'll take either the outer corner or the inner corner, whatever corner I feel like applied better. So I'm just gonna apply it straight down into the middle of my lashes, and then I'll fix the inner and outer corner. So then I'm gonna go ahead and take my tweezers and I'm going to place the outer corner, and then place the inner corner. Okay, so then lastly, I like to either I'll take my tweezers or I'll just take my fingers and I will just slightly pinch my natural lashes and the falsies together, but don't pinch them too hard where you're like moving them around. Kind of just pinch them where they are. And be careful not to pinch your actual skin, because I do that all the time and it hurts so bad. Okay, so after you slightly just floof them up, I like to just kind of take my nail and kind of just push them up a little bit. And then that's pretty much it. This is how they look. I really like this lash style. Like, this lash style is my jam. So that's pretty much it when it comes to like applying lashes and like all the tips and tricks that I can think of right now. These are the tips and tricks that I use every single time I apply lashes, and the tips and tricks that really helped me when I first started applying lashes, because when I first started applying lashes, okay, so now that I have done my tutorial for my lashes, I'm going to go right into the demo for all the Anastasia lashes. But before I get into that demo, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of specs on the lashes. So Anastasia Beverly Hills just came out with 8 different lash styles. All of these lashes are vegan and cruelty free. The only style that is not synthetic is the style Eleganza, and that one is natural human hair. So none of these are made with any animals. They're all cruelty free. These lashes retail for $12 and they will be sold at AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com, Sephora.com, and in store in Sephora. I want to say Norvina's end cap is permanent. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I want to say that these are going to be sold in store permanently, but I'm not sure. I will make sure I'll leave that info somewhere on the screen, and I will also make sure to leave the info down below. But I know for sure it is sold on AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com and Sephora.com. These lashes have already launched, so they are live. You guys can go pick these eyelashes up anytime. These lashes are super I actually really like these lashes. The band is really flexible. Most of the time when you get synthetic lashes, the band is like either really flimsy or way too stiff. So the way that they design these lashes, the band is really flexible, but it's not so flexible that it's falling apart. It still keeps its shape. So now that I gave you guys all the specs, we're gonna get right on into the demo. right, guys, so that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below and turn on post notifications. I am going to be starting posting videos every single Friday, so make sure you turn on my post notifications. I think Friday is going to be like the best day I can post YouTube videos. If not, if you guys have another suggestion on a day that I should post, make sure you leave it down below in a comment. If you guys want to see more from me, make sure you subscribe down below, turn on my post notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.